Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Again, just new to this over here. Okay. I'm gonna get a move on so you guys aren't there all night. So anyways, yes. So this is actually one of her writing samples. It was labeled Jump Jam. You can just go ahead and kind of read just a couple things there. She definitely, you know, can use, sequential order. She has an idea. She has a story that she wants to relate and convey to the reader. But just, the conventions are off quite a bit. We're going to hurry this up here. Phonology, using the QPS screener and words their way assessment. She definitely is functioning about first or second grade level, just across the board, basically in like every area. But she has a good grasp on single syllable words with CVC, VC, CVCC, and etc. pattern. But she definitely struggles with silent E and R-controlled vowels. She often reads any vowel as a short vowel out loud, not recognizing the E at the end, and just kind of like omits it. This is even in reading groups. She definitely doesn't use like semantics. She for meaning, it's only looking at the first and like maybe the last two letters when she reads. So it's just it's definitely visual cueing system. Morphology, she definitely understands prefixes. Suffixes are a bit more hard. Latin roots are a little bit easier than suffixes for her, but when she's given an assessment, she understands that, prefixes, suffixes, and Latin roots have a meaning. It's just kind of like matching them and kind of trying to figure it out. Definitely suffixes, just because it does kind of change in general, just the part of the speech of the word. So, and we already went over the ending in ing and ed. Here we go. Using the Dolch word list, she was able to successfully read to the pre-primer stage all the way up to the second grade word list with about 10 mistakes. So she's right about there. What was observed was her recognition of the first and last letters. Like I had said before, she definitely uses the visual cueing system. Pragmatics, she's mastered. She's extremely appropriate in her conversation. She always responds respectfully, takes turns, adequate distance. She's just, and with speaking with friends, she's a little bit more outgoing, but she really is always just trying to speak as pleasant and accurate. So her speech is a little bit slow. As well, just whether it's academic or for social. Psychological perspective, how has she acquired this language? So, critical age theory, all the way up to puberty, you have a better chance of learning an L2. She actually moved here 4 years ago. She's only been going to school about 3 years here. When asked why she didn't go to school when she came, she didn't know. She just said, because I didn't. So that does kind of put her right there in that critical age, because she is 12. Just because she's female, I don't think that she's better at, memorizing complex forms of words or rules. It's actually kind of difficult for her because it's just so much of an overload, which makes sense, because if she literally just started really reading, writing, in general, across the board in education, it, puts her right there. But I don't think she's more social than any male at her age or with her history. But she definitely learns more through oral approaches and communicating. She also needs to be affirmed of her work, and will also come up to me numerous times throughout the day, just in a safe spot, just one-on-one, and just wants me to affirm her work, or just to clarify any ideas that she has or that she's doesn't have, I guess. So she's only been in Kellogg's for 6.5 months. She previously was in